A day after the Maharashtra government shunted out Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi's Home Minister Anil Deshmukh contradicted ally Shiv Sena's claim that this transfer was routine. Anil Deshmukh claimed that Parambir Singh was transferred due to severe lapses in the Sachin Vaze investigations. This as the BJP continues to gun for the Aghadi government, demanding not just a detailed investigation but the Home Minister's resignation. Our Maharashtra Bureau brings us our top story tonight.
ही प्रशासकीय बदली नाही आहे, ही बदली जे आमचा तपास चालू आहे एनआय आणि एटीच्या माध्यमातून त्यामधले काही मुद्दे पुढे आले. मुंबई पोलीसचे प्रमुख म्हणून त्यांच्या पोलीस आयुक्तालय कार्यालयात काही गंभीर चुका त्यांच्या सहकार्याच्या माध्यमातून झाल्या आहेत.
On Wednesday, Mumbai's high-profile police chief Parambir Singh was unceremoniously shunted out. Singh was posted as DG Home Guard, made it very apparent that he was being punished. A day later, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh publicly admitted that Singh's position as the top cop of Mumbai was untenable.
जे कोणी याच्यामध्ये दोषी आढळतील अधिकारी आमचे किंवा याच्यामध्ये तेव्हा खालच्या लेवलचा असो की वरच्या लेवलचा असो त्याच्यावर नियमानुसार जी काही तपासामध्ये गोष्टी पुढे येतील तशी.
The probe into the threat made to Mukesh Ambani has brought great embarrassment to Mumbai police. The role of a policeman, Sachin Vaze, an appointee of the Uddhav government, has left the Aghadi group red-faced.
उद्धव ठाकरे जी और अनिल देशमुख अपनी जवाबदारी से भाग नहीं सकते. सचिन वाजे को लाने का काम ये उद्धव ठाकरे जी ने किया था. इन दोनों की भी जांच होनी ही चाहिए.
The stunning evidence against Sachin Vaze found by the NIA has cast a big shadow on the state government, considering that the Sena had vehemently opposed the probe by the central agency.
वो मुंबई के सीपी थे, आज उनको ट्रांसफर किया हुआ है और मेरा तो सीधा कहना है कि ये परमवीर सिंह या सचिन वाजे बहुत छोटे लोग हैं. इनका नाम लेके ये कभी गुत्थी सुलझने नहीं वाली है.
Battling accusations, the Shiv Sena tried to brazen it out.
एनआईए उसकी जांच कर रही है, एटीएस भी जांच कर रही है और भी नए कमिश्नर जांच कर देंगे. ऐसे नहीं कि आप किसी को भी बिना जांच फांसी पर चढ़ा देंगे. सचिन वाजे ने अगर गलती की है तो उसकी सज़ा उसको मिलेगी. शिवसेना का मेंबर होना कोई अपराध है क्या? और किसी भी पार्टी का, नॉट शिवसेना. शिवसेना की अपने एक आइडियोलॉजी हो सकती है, किसी को पसंद हो या ना पसंद हो. अगर कोई व्यक्ति उस आइडियोलॉजी के साथ काम करता है तो अपराध नहीं है.
Maharashtra government has admitted to grave mistakes being made in the Ambani probe. But the matter does not end here. The BJP is not letting it go. In fact, what they are saying is that the probe does not end at Vaze. His political masters have to be exposed as well. With cameraman Vijay Desai in Mumbai, Vidya for India Today.
The National Investigation Agency, meanwhile, has drawn out a list of officers to be questioned in connection with this case in Mumbai. Not just that, there were searches that were conducted at Sachin Vaze's residence and certain other premises. There are 2 other vehicles, including a luxury SUV, a Toyota Prado, that is being investigated at this stage. While the NIA conducts a probe here, the BJP insists that it's not about either Sachin Vaze or Parambir Singh. The BJP insists that they are just pawns. It's the bigger political masters that the NIA needs to investigate.
The Ambani bomb scare investigation has opened a can of worms that only gets murkier by the day. The National Investigation Agency's probe is running on all cylinders. An NIA team on Thursday conducted a search at the residence of Sachin Vaze, the main suspect in the case. Sources in the NIA tell India Today they have found vital clues on these visuals of Vaze allegedly walking in a kurta outside Antilia, the residence of Mukesh Ambani. According to sources, Vaze had brought 2 such kurtas. One has been recovered from his Thane house, the other one Waze allegedly burned by pouring kerosene near a pond in Mulund. Sources say the team has seized another car from Waze's residential society, this one a Land Cruiser Prado allegedly used by Waze. Earlier, they had found a Mercedes allegedly linked to the arrested police officer. More skeletons in the Mumbai police are tumbling out. Another police official is also under the scanner.
NIA believes that there was one more person who was accompanying Sachin Waze and helping to execute this whole crime. That person is right now posted in Mumbai Crime Branch. NIA says that they have all information about this person, but right now they are gathering all the evidences against him. Meanwhile, NIA is also planning to question senior officers from the Mumbai police about the way of functioning of Sachin Waze.
India Today has learned that top IPS officers in Mumbai police will be questioned in the coming days in a bid to understand Waze's style of functioning. The NIA now believes the entire plot was planned well in advance. Sources say the investigators are trying to ascertain if Waze did a recce before he allegedly committed the offence. As per NIA sources, Waze had taken the Mercedes to a BMC parking lot outside Ambani's residence a few days before the scare. The NIA is scanning CCTV visuals of the parking space for clues. The NIA, according to sources, is likely to make Waze's colleague and confidant, Assistant Police Inspector Riaz Qazi, a witness in the case. Qazi is suspected to have helped Waze in making fake number plates for the Scorpio.
Will CIU officer Riaz Qazi be witness in this case? Qazi is said to be one of the very close aide of Sachin Waze and knew many secrets. Now for this case to come to its logical end and to form a case against Sachin Waze, NIA has to have proper technical and forensic evidence with a proper witness. With camera person Samir Shanbag, this is Saurabh Vakhtania in Mumbai for India Today.
Now, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh appears to have distanced himself from the Sachin Waze episode by insisting that Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh's transfer was not routine, but due to what he has termed are unpardonable mistakes and serious lapses in the investigation of the Antela bomb scare case and Inspector Sachin Waze's handling of that case. So has he thrown alliance partner Shiv Sena under the bus? Joining me on India First are P.K. Jain, former Additional Director General of the Maharashtra Police. Tuhin Sinha represents the BJP. Kedar Vaidya is a political analyst who keeps a hawk eye on the Shiv Sena. And Kedar, if I could, Ketan, if I could come to you first, were Shiv Sena leaders Ketan Vaidya being economical with the truth when they said Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh's transfer was routine? Home Minister Anil Deshmukh says transfer was not routine, but indicates that there were serious lapses and unpardonable mistakes.
Well, see, I think both the allies are pointing to the same discussion. I don't think that they were economical with the truth, but I definitely feel as a political analyst that they were more cautious because the whole thing is turning out to be so murky and so suspicious, and there are many evidences. Two main investigating agencies, NIA and the state's ATS, are investigating it. So I don't think that they were cautious. However, we have to understand that a lot of significance is attached to what Deshmukh said today. He used two words in Marathi, Gambhir Chuka and Akshamya Chuka, which means basically serious mistakes and unpardonable mistakes happened on the level of police commissioner. So this is quite an candid admission. And one more point, Gaurav, that he also said that all this allegation that Devendra Fadnavis had made that Uddhav Thackeray had allegedly, CM Uddhav Thackeray had allegedly called him when he was CM and asked him to reinstate Waze. So he said that this reinstatement happens even of suspended police officer, it happens at the commissioner level, and the CM and the Home Minister have nothing to do with it. So calling this as a kind of a friction between NCP and Shiv Sena, I feel it's far-fetched. The case currently as it stands, it's murky and political at the same time.
Mr. Jain, for the State Home Minister to say that the police commissioner was transferred, due to unpardonable mistakes. That's a very serious charge against the top police officer transferred, according to the Home Minister, due to serious lapses. Or is he trying to insulate himself and restrict the blame to the level of the police commissioner, sir?
Gaurav, you said it. The fact remains that police commissioner directly does not supervise the work of an officer of the level of API. There are a number of layers. There's a unit in charge in the crime branch. Then there's an ACP, DCP, additional CP, joint CP, and then it comes to the CP. So to say that it was only unpardonable mistakes on the part of the CP is not correct. All these days, the government has been backing Sachin Waze. The way he investigated, even after his initial involvement in the case was almost coming to the fore, he was being protected by all and sundry in the government. I think that this is only, transfer of the CP now at this stage is only damage control measures on the part of the government of Maharashtra. I mean, one can see it through. Even today, the spokesperson of both Shiv Sena and NCP are trying to defend the indefensible. Even today, nobody is speaking against Sachin Waze. They're only saying that if he's found guilty, he will face the consequences. But nobody is going into the entire controversy, the entire conspiracy that was hashed by Sachin Waze with the backing of some senior officers and his political masters. I don't think as a senior police officer, I would have any doubt in my mind that this conspiracy cannot be hashed at the level of an API. It has to be much deeper and supported by the powers that be. Gaurav.
Very interesting point you make. So powers that be, you are saying not just at the level of the police commissioner or senior police officers, but also at the political level. Tuhin Sinha, Devendra Fadnavis insists that whether it is Sachin Waze or Parambir Singh, they are pawns in the case. Sir, are you milking this politically? Do you have evidence to suggest who are the others? And if so, why is that evidence not in public domain?
Well, Gaurav, let me put it this way. This is an unfun, terrible state government. The only objective of forming this alliance and the state government was to preside over brazen illegality, which it has been now presiding through certain compromised officers like Parambir Singh and Sachin Waze. Now, there are three things which are very incriminating. One, the entire...
Sir, there is no evidence to suggest that Mr. Parambir Singh is compromised, sir. There is no evidence on record to suggest that. That's the point I'm making.
The very fact that, he breaks hierarchy and is in regular touch with an API, does it happen naturally? Obviously, he was working under political instructions. Hadn't he abandoned hierarchy? Was he unaware of the fact that in the police commissioner's office, cars are found with note counting machines? That's a new precedent. And that is the biggest story. Mind you, that should be investigated. What was the use of that note counting machine? Was it terror funding money? Was it Hawala money? Was it illegal betting money? I think that is where the catch lies. And this is why I say the state government has compromised national security. This is an embarrassment.
That's a grave charge to level. Sir, that's a grave charge to level. Not backed by any evidence on ground, at least in public domain just as yet. But in case Devendra Fadnavis or Kirit Somaiya or you have any of that information, let's wait to see this in public domain. But Ketan Vaidya, the charge that Kirit Somaiya levels, he says it's not just Sachin Waze. There is a Sachin Waze gang that is operating. And Ketan Vaidya, that would be a cause for grave concern. The point that BJP raises, you heard Tuhin Sinha, when he says a Mercedes car, a police inspector driving a Mercedes car is bizarre. There's another Toyota Prado that's being talked about. More than 5 lakh rupees in cash found in that car, plus a currency counting machine. So this perhaps is the Mumbai police at its lowest when it comes to the reputation of the Mumbai police, Mr. Vaidya.
Well, there are two cases here and two set of allegations. One is of the alleged corruption that is going on in Mumbai police, and second is about the whole explosives case, which NIA and the state ATS is independently investigating. I feel that corruption charges should be backed by strong evidence, number one. Number two, corruption precedes
Sir, 5.5
this
lakh
current
rupees in
dispensation.
cash,
So if
note
there
counting
is
machine,
corruption in Mumbai police, then there
Mercedes-Benz
should
car,
be
Toyota Prado car. I am sure all of this smacks of corruption. If this isn't it, what would be, sir?
Gaurav, Just one comment.
Absolutely, and if the opposition has strong proofs, then they should not just articulate it, they should also substantiate with the proofs. I'm talking only about the corruption case. I'm not talking about the other serious case of explosives being found in the car.
Okay, sir, corruption is equally, if not more serious, Mr. Jain. How would you, I mean, you've been Additional Director General of the Maharashtra Police. How would you look at more than 5 lakh rupees in cash being found in a Mercedes-Benz car being driven by an inspector of the Mumbai Police, plus a note counting machine, plus now other luxury cars that are being talked about, Mr. Jain? Again, the other point, sir, if I may, when the Home Minister says that the Police Commissioner was transferred to ensure no obstruction of justice, is there also an indication that systematically perhaps there was a plan or in process a plan to apprehension of obstruction of justice, sir? Mr. Jain.
See, Gaurav, in this case, first thing first, let us talk about the corruption case. I think whoever matters in the Police Commissioner's office should lodge a complaint under the Anti-Corruption Act, and an offence should be registered right and proper for use of cars, for finding this money in the car, etc., and having proved that this car belongs to or it was used by Sachin Waze. So at least an FIR should be lodged in the first place to launch an investigation into the charges of corruption which are there. It is for everybody to see. So the other evidence will probably come in due course of time. And as far as dropping Parambir Singh and now holding him responsible for all the ills in the Mumbai police, I think it is only drop. The things are getting too damn hot, and it is like dropping an officer like hot potatoes now, because it is creating such an embarrassment for the government, at least for two wings of the government, the Shiv Sena and the NCP. Now, I only see it as an effort, as an attempt on the part of one particular party to distance itself from the controversy which has been raging over the last 21 days, and maybe trying to do the damage controls. So the transfer of the CP and now these, because till yesterday this kind of statement was not coming forth. It is now because more and more evidence is coming out of the skeletons are tumbling out, that now everybody is trying to scurry around and and trying to find loopholes in the whole story as to that they were not either kept in the loop, they were not aware of all these things and all that. Okay. I think the government is equally responsible for not getting these. The Mr. Fadnavis has been making these allegations right from day 2. Now it has been almost 20 days. The government did not move. It is only after the NIA came in that the thing started moving. On the second day itself, Sachin Waze was taken into custody. He was questioned. What was the Mumbai police or ATS, or for that matter, whoever was the IO, was doing for the last 10 days? It never happened. So let's see now.
So Tuhin Sinha, does the buck stop? Okay, but does the buck stop with Mr. Parambir Singh as leaders of the NCP insist? Why is the BJP insisting on the Home Minister's resignation? There are questions that are being raised. Both, the NCP asks, how would the Home Minister know about the functioning of an API? Anyways, the BJP alleges that the API was very close to Shiv Sena.
Well, Gaurav, that is the funny part. Neither the CM nor the Home Minister know anything that is happening right under the nose. Or possibly they pretend all the time that they are not aware of what is happening. Now, let me bring this to you, how they are contradicting themselves. What was the reason given for the reinstallment of Sachin Waze right at the height of Corona pandemic? That they needed extra police force. And what charge was he given? He was made the head of CIU, Central Crime Investigation Unit, which is the most pivotal unit to control crime. So how is it related to Corona? Was Corona leading to increase in crime? They have been contradicting themselves from day one, and that shows how they have gone out of their way to protect this officer. So obviously the buck stops.
Okay, because Ketan Vaidya,
and not the police
nobody in the government can claim that they were not aware of the doings of Sachin Waze. An officer comes back to the force after a long gap of 15-16 years, and then he's given all the important investigations. How can it escape anybody's notice, and more so the Home Department and the Home Ministry? I mean, it just cannot happen. It was only that everybody was in the know of the things, everybody was going with the flow. It is only when the things started getting dirty and murkier that everybody stood up, and now they are trying to insulate themselves. I look at it that way.
But in this entire thing, we still do not know what was the motive of this entire crime. Mr. Jain, before I bring in Ketan Vaidya, would you buy the theory that's doing the rounds that Sachin Vaze was reinstated after 16 years, so he wanted to return as this super cop, somebody who'd solved the, the bomb scare at Ambani residence, and he would have become this big star? Would you buy that theory that's being floating?
That is only trying to.
Mr. Go on, Mr.
That is
Jain.
only trying to cut the story out. Cut the main players out. Ketan, would you like to
Very
respond?
interesting. Okay, Ketan, because the NIA is also not convinced that it's restricted just to one API looking for lost glory, or a commissioner who may have made serious lapses, letting an API have a free run. NIA is actually in this process of drawing out a list of senior officers up the chain of command, and it may extend, very, very high up. Police sources say that Sachin Vaze was a political blue-eyed boy, more in the Mantralaya and less in the police headquarters, sir.
See, one simple thing is, like, I'm not trying to belittle the seriousness of the case. Explosives were found, and then a person lost his life, and it is connected to this whole case. So that is a serious case. However, one elephant in the room that we need to address is the division and the frictions, political frictions between the police force and Mumbai police. They may be efficient, they have a proven history of cracking crime and detection and everything. However, the earlier Home Minister was Devendra Fadnavis himself, and here so every ruling dispensation have their favorite officers, and officers are close to that. So currently I clearly see that there is this politics that is going on in Mumbai police and in the police force, and it is raising its ugly head. So now there is, just like
politics that has, if you say it's just politics, it's led to one man dead, one man is dead, his body fished out of a creek. The former the Chief Minister of the state says that the effort was to ensure that that body was never recovered. That's one part of the story. A bomb scare outside the biggest industrialist in our country. That's point 2, point 3, 5.5 lakh rupees in cash found inside a Mercedes Benz, apparently being driven by a police officer. There are many threads to this very disturbing story, and we'll track the story very, very closely here on India Today. But for the moment, Mr. Jain, yeah, go on, sir. Last 30 seconds, go on, sir.
Which is the other faction? Gaurav,
okay.
Where is the rivalry? Which is the other faction? We are talking about factions in the police force. We are talking about police rivalry. Everybody is floating that story. But where is the other faction? Nobody is naming the other faction at all. Nobody is naming one faction and the other faction. So it is only trying to divert the attention of the public and everybody from the main subject.
And this invisible hand is providing all the secret information to Devendra Fadnavis. This information should have been only privy to the investigation process is reaching the opposition leader. So that is the invisible hand.
Except this has happened even in the past. The information is leaked out to the opposition by some disgruntled officer. Does not mean that there is a rivalry in the police faction, in the police force. See, in the past also opposition leaders have been embarrassing the government with this kind of
information. Was it being brushed under the carpet? Was it being brushed under the carpet? At least the truth appears to be surfacing, but we'll wait. We'll wait for investigations to proceed, because here on India Today, we only bring facts first. That is all I have time for on this part of the debate.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.